Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad, I'm gonna show you where it's at.
What is up, guys? Welcome on in to UTLR Live. Today, we want to just briefly discuss with you the future of UTLR. Guys, first of all, thank you for joining in. Thank y'all so much. But we're not here with the best of results. So, as far as league racing goes, we are in this for the long haul, guys. We are loving this a lot. We love what we do here at UTLR. We have built a community of drivers and teams along the way. We have had multiple guys in and out of this league, and we continue to have guys that continue to be in this league and serve as a great purpose tool to this league. We have a great group of admins that have been able to run this league from day number one. As some of y'all are aware, if you are not, NASCAR Heat 5, we have been running on this game. As UTLR, we've been running on this game now for almost 3 years. 3 years racing on this game. This game came out in 2020, guys. 2020, this game came out. And we are still racing on this game. But with this, what has happened here recently, this game has been perfect. It has held many, and I mean many great, amazing leagues, great and amazing races on Heat 5. This has been probably the best game that we have ever seen of league racing has been on Heat 5. We have seen the best, we have seen the worst, we have seen it all from every community out there. Guys, the Xbox One community of NASCAR Heat Racing for leagues, we love y'all. This is everything that we have adored. But here in recent times, a few days ago, the Heat 5 servers have been acting up here recently over the last couple of weeks. We've been having issues. Other leagues have been having issues of reporting lag in our races. What it has caused is just some issues on track. Some leagues are like, all right, we're going to power through it. Cool. No big deal. But here we are today, and we're not powering through it as far as continue to race. Because over the last couple of days, the servers have continued to lag so bad that it's bad enough where we cannot even race on track with two or three other people. Just five guys or even two or three guys on track is enough to cause issues on track with lag and the wrecking constantly. Nowhere to go, nowhere. We can't do nothing about it. It's out of our control, and the lag has just continued to get worse and worse and worse day by day, guys. Unfortunately, what has happened is the NASCAR Heat servers a couple of days ago were up and running just fine, obviously with the lag issues, but the servers were still up. We were still able to get into online multiplayer. We were still able to attempt to league race if we wanted to. But one uh, day or evening ish, just a couple of nights ago, the NASCAR Heat servers went black, and we were left in the dark. We were left in the dark with no word on what happened. We knew nothing. At the time, we knew nothing. The world had gone to darkness when it comes to league racing. The NASCAR Heat 4 servers also died away. They cut the NASCAR Heat 4 servers, which continued to be an issue because now that caused problems for leagues that were like, all right, you're going to cut away the Heat 5 servers where we cannot league race. All right, we'll go to Heat 4. Come to find out, they cut Heat 4. But they only did this for Xbox. PC on Heat 5 and Heat 4, PlayStation, Heat 4 and 5, they're still up and going. Why is it just Xbox? Why just Xbox? Guys, it all started with this game right here. Everything has led up to what we are looking at right now started off with this piece of shit game, piece of trash. The unholiness of this game. It was lightened to us as the next best game that has ever lived. That it was going to be the best of the best. That we're going to enjoy it. It's going to be the top-notch game. Motorsports Games. Remember that name. Motorsports Games. They were the creators of this. Abomination is what it was. They were the creators behind this. They had spilled it out to the community. They let us know, hey, guys, we're going to make y'all a new game. Y'all are 2 years overdue. Y'all need a new game. Awesome. Give us a new game. We have been dying for a new game. And all of a sudden, they're like, all right, we're going to make this the best game. Cool. They got to work. They rushed it because it took them like maybe 6 months to a year, maybe even less, between maybe 6 to 8 months. And they had this game released. From the moment of creation to the moment of release, they made what is NASCAR 21 Ignition. We're like, okay, seems rushed, but we think they say it's got potential and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. It's going to be based off the 2021 season. So we got new cars, new schemes, new drivers. The graphics looked outstanding. The graphics was the best that we've ever seen on a game, honestly. But guess what came to be about? The graphics on this game was the highlight of the show. Everything else was hot dog shit. being straightforward. It was ass. It was terrible. They charged us. You had this standard edition, then they had Champions edition, where you got Daryl Wallace uh, in a updated car. You got throwback schemes. Okay, cool. They charged us for Ignition standard, the standard game. They asked $60. $60 for a game, for a brand new game, which we're like, okay, that's a little high because most brand new games are about 50. So it's a little on the high side, but okay, we can understand that. The Champions Edition, you got all these playoff packs, you got everything that you need to know, and it was $100. $100 for a video game. Outright insanity. I don't care if it was for if it was created by hell John Cena. If this game was created by whoever, like I don't care. You don't charge somebody $100 for a brand new game. It's a video game. Day one comes out. This game is absolute trash. And it is not league racing worthy. Whenever they built this game, they wanted the community to be like applauded with it. They're like, all right, yeah, this is for y'all. We have listened to you. We have done what you wanted. They didn't listen to online multiplayer gamers, obviously, because it you couldn't do nothing. The the slightest touch, turn your car around. The starts of the races. I mean, you were. I wish I had video to pull up. It's abomination, but you would get going off the start. There's no private lobbies. So for us league racers and league owners, we're looking for everything that has to do with league racing, private lobbies. How many people can we put in a party together? How many people can be in a lobby together? There was no private lobbies. And the lobbies they created were terrible. They were trash. You have to click at like everybody that wants to be in the same lobby. You couldn't just choose from public lobbies like you see on when we go live on Heat 5, where you can just choose. No, it was you had to click a button and you got thrown into a random lobby. You didn't get to choose which lobby. You were thrown into a random lobby, and you had two choices: either short tracks and road courses, or super speedways and mile and a halves. There was two different lobbies. I forget the names of them because I don't play the game hardly anymore. But you had two choices. You clicked on the one for road courses and short tracks, and you got a random selection of a track. You could not even pick the track you wanted. It was randomly selected by three choices. You had three choices of a track. It was either A, B, or C. And it was actually, honestly, uh, it was just A, B, or C. And then whichever track you got, however, you had to vote on which track you wanted. And you're going to be in there with randoms, obviously, so you're not going to get the track you want. So, complete dog shit, in my opinion. It was terrible. But, all in all, worst game ever. There's a lot more that goes into this. But it was just too much, unbearable. But, we got good news. People refunded, got their money back. Some didn't. Well, NASCAR Heat said, alright, we hear y'all. Y'all are upset with the game. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you a 2022 DLC on Heat 5. So that means they said they're going to give us next gen cars on Heat 5. They're going to give us the new tracks on Heat 5. Hell yeah, let's do it. That's awesome. So I said, all right, we're going to do this for you. Well, later on, we find out that that was not to be. Uh, Heat 5 wanted to make it, and they said it's coming out. Well, then they said that the tracks, it was only going to be the tracks that are in the game. So Auto Club, Bristol Dirt, which is only on the uh, made up made up dirt track series, Extreme Dirt series, where they have on the game. We can only race Bristol Dirt on that. So what they're going to do is they're going to give us Bristol Dirt for the Cup series. Okay, cool. They're going to give us Auto Club. Okay, well we already have Auto Club, but okay, cool. Uh, they weren't going to give us the brand new Atlanta, which was kind of bullshit in my opinion, because it's in the game. Just update the track. Simple as that. But no, they don't want to. They didn't give us Nashville. They said we were not going to get Atlanta, the new Atlanta. They weren't going to give us Nashville, and they were not going to give us COTA, Circuit of the Americas, down in Austin, Texas. So very disappointing on that. Uh, so come to find out, they said that they were working on it and they were going to give it to us. It was going to be $12. $12 for the DLC. Kind of outrageous, but we'll take it. But then this came out on October 13th, 2022. To the NASCAR Heat community, we continue to work on bringing the excitement from the 2022 regular season to NASCAR Heat 5 and are extremely eager to do so. With that said, we want to bring you the best possible experience this year and have decided to delay the release. With this delay, we will be able to bring a much more enhanced audio system to the 2022 cars, which we believe will magnify the 2022 racing experience. We plan to share an updated release date in the coming days. In addition, the price will be dropped to $9.99 on all platforms to better benefit the community. We look forward to seeing you on track soon. Thank you, Motorsports Games Development. A few days later, we all know how this works. Okay, it's an audio issue. Should only take a couple days. Months went by. Nothing. Months went by. Nothing. And I mean nothing. NASCAR Heat on Twitter. Guys, this date right here, 10/13/22, was their very last tweet. This was the last thing they posted on their Twitter. Was October 13th of last year. Fast forward to just yesterday or 2 days ago. They actually released this yesterday because servers went down. Would have been Tuesday night. Tuesday night they went down. NASCAR Heat waits almost 24 hours. They wait 24 hours just about before they put something out on Twitter saying, hey, we recognize an issue. Online multiplayer issues. Our team is aware of the service issues that may be impacting your experience. We are working towards getting you back on the track as soon as possible. Thank you for your continued patience and support. Bruh. October 13th, 2022. And not a single word was said on Twitter until yesterday. And that's following Heat 5 going black. We can still play the game, just can't play it for league races. No leagues are operatable right now. So right now, what most leagues have decided to do, they're looking for other avenues. I know for Other leagues have decided to do this, but all this also this was posted. So back up just a couple seconds for a second. That was posted. Let's see here, October 13th, 2022. Rusty Walrus on November 11th of last year. Walrus is the community manager for motorsports games. He put out on Twitter on about a month later, the 2022 DLC is still currently in development, and the official channels will continue to provide updates as they're available to share. Progress is being made, and we appreciate the continued excitement. But there was nothing. There was nothing. Ever since then, we have figured out Rusty is under contract with Motorsports Games and has been told to not say a word and be quiet and not answer any questions until his contract is up. Why? Because Motorsports Games is ruining league racing. They are killing us. They're trying to make us uh, race on a game that was rushed, on a game that is not league race worthy. We cannot race league races on ignition. It's not doable right now. It's not feasible. Nowhere near close to being league race worthy. So he has been told to shut up pretty much. Motorsports Games got sued later on last year and beginning of this year. Motorsports Games got sued for millions of dollars for providing a unprepared game, and also for just pretty much being them, and for not paying their employees. Their company pretty much went bankrupt. They said they could not pay their employees. They laid off the entire company except for supposedly rumored there's about 3 people left in the entire company. 3 people remain. So now here we are with 3 people in the company, and you're telling me that supposedly the DLC is still coming? Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. People want to hang on saying it is. It's not. But people want to assume saying, oh well, Heat 5, whenever it went black, the servers shut down. That means that they're working on DLC. They're going to give it to us. No, that's not the case. Right now, they shut down NASCAR Heat 2 and Heat 3 servers last year, about the same time last year. Shut down for good. Not ever coming back online because nobody plays them. NASCAR Heat 4, there's some that still play that game. NASCAR Heat 5 is overloaded with people that still play the game because it's the only worthy NASCAR game. And Motorsports Games and NASCAR want to shut down the servers. We don't know if it's for good. Supposedly, it's not for good. Supposedly, they're working on it. But here's the key: we are working towards. That means they're working in a general direction to get us back on the track as soon as possible. That's not saying they have a solution or what they are going to do. That means, or that it's going to be anytime soon. They said they're working in a general direction that eventually they'll get us back. So right now we are at a complete standstill, and we don't know what's going on. But that right there led a lot of leagues to decide on what their future holds. Several leagues have gone different ways, like as far as going to a different racing game. But a lot of leagues have done what we're doing at UTLR, as admin have discussed, and we've come to the conclusion. We had decided to temporarily suspend all league sanctioned events until further notice. I've never had to do this since I've been a league owner. This is not the end of league racing as of right now. As far as racing, it's not the end of league racing, and it's but it will not, and it's never going to be the end of UTLR. We are not going anywhere. We don't care if we have league race or not. We're not going anywhere. We got avenues that we can make happen of other series. But for right now, we're dividing all of our attention to getting us back on track on Heat 5, and we're waiting for them to get us back online because we have believe that they will get us back going. People want to say that it's shut down, but we're not going anywhere. UTR is strong. We're not going anywhere because here you become your champion, you become your legend, and you become your superstar. We have superstars, we have champions, and we have legends. This league is not going anywhere. We're powering through. We're just having to put a pause on our season because we cannot race with no servers. With the league, with the servers shut down, we cannot do online multiplayer, which means we cannot league race. So yes, this is what it's come to because Heat 5 has left us in the dark for over 24 hours, and then they want to come out with an update, which they haven't spoke in almost 8 9 months. And all of a sudden, just poof, servers shut down. They start lagging, they start getting bad, then just poof. We don't know what's happened. And we don't know what is happening. We have ideas. We have beliefs. And they don't end the best of ways, but we have beliefs of what's going on because of everything else that's going on behind the scenes. But here at UTLR Live, for the ones watching, we are not going anywhere. We still have watch parties on the weekends. We have trucks, or sorry, we have Xfinity this Saturday. We have a watch party going on for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. We have the NASCAR Cup Series. Both of them are at Phoenix. And because there are no truck series this weekend, tomorrow night we're going to be live for the NASCAR ARCA Series, the ARCA West Menards series at Phoenix. So tune in tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern. So we'll be going live at 7:30, 7:30 Eastern. Tune in right here at UTLR Live. We'll be right here with you for coverage of the ARCA Menards West Series. So with this, we are suspending our season until further notice. Until we come up with an idea or we decide on what to do with the future of league racing, the future of this league, the future of NASCAR Heat 5 is unknown right now. But until then, we're staying here. We've got other things we can do. Uh we have a podcast that we could bring back. We have watch parties on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that are amazing. We're expecting a big turnout on the ARCA series because that's on FS2, and a lot of y'all do not get FS2, so we're expecting a big turnout for that one. Everything else is planned and scheduled as far as watch parties, but no more league racing. Unfortunately, it has come to that. No more league racing until further notice here at UTLR and many other leagues. Some other leagues have gone to Forza. Some other have obviously there's leagues that do iRacing, but as far as console goes, some have gone to Forza, some have gone to SRX, and some have gone to other games, Assetto Corsa. There's other avenues of racing. It's not I mean, it's not complete NASCAR, but they're doing their best with what is available to us right now. But a lot of leagues are just suspending their seasons or cutting their seasons short and being done uh, for the time being and just starting up a new season whenever they get the game back going or whatever the future holds. Then you have like people like us. There's other leagues out there like us that are just suspending the season until further notice. Until we know what we're doing or what we're dealing with, and what the future looks like. This is what we're doing. So, we hate that it's come to this. We hate it for our drivers, our admins, everybody that puts in hard work every single week to make the league happen. It's not just myself as owner. It's not just my admins. It's not just my drivers. It's everybody collectively as a group that makes this league happen. So we thank y'all for tuning in for this announcement. And until then, uh, stay safe out there. And we'll hope to see you soon for the watch parties. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern, right here on UTLR Live for the NASCAR ARCA Menards West Series. Stay tuned.